That's what it was. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I have the brains. Our brains are functional. Functioning. Functionally functioning. Something along those lines. And then I can also infuse that further, because why the hell not? 1, 2, 3. Okay. There we go. So it's got that now. So I just needed how many? I needed 2. 2 circuits for these. No, 2 of those and 4 iron. One, 2, 3, 4. And then steel casing. It's there. 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 There we go. Something else I'm probably going to do is once I get done using all that over here, is I'm probably going to put it in the EMC table as well and just put it all away. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of wood. Alright, fuck it, let's get mangrove. Now, that is loud, so I'm gonna walk away from it. Because, like I said, it's loud. A lot of the machines that we use in this are going to be, like, loud as shit. So, be ready to turn down your volumes, because it's gonna get noisy. I'm gonna try to drown it out with music as best as I can, but like I said, get ready to just turn it down. Yeah, because as I get closer to it, it's just gonna be loud. Loud, loud, loud. See, that right there is what I'm talking about. How did I only get 1 sawdust out of that? Is it like a... Oh, it's a 25% chance. Oh, come on. Oh, no, it's a 50% chance. Okay, so there's 2. The covers themselves, unfortunately, do not have an EMC value, but everything else revolving around it does, except for the sawdust. Sawdust does not have an EMC value. And man, does that just hurt my ears. I wish I could just pipe it into something, but I can. I can pipe it into something. If I use the item pipe too, is it logistical or yeah. It's that's mechanical pipe. That's fluid. That's item. Okay, so logistics is steel and circuit. Okay. I'm just gonna make the basic one for now. It's 2 steel, 2 circuit. Okay. 1 circuit, 2 steel. I don't think I'm gonna need all of that, but, you know, hey. Oh, wait, do I need a wrench? Not French! Goodness. Which one's from Mechanism? That's Applied Energistics. That's Oritech. Was that a screwdriver? No, that's immersive engineering. It's got to be some configurator. That's what it was. That actually doesn't cost a lot. 1 steel, 1 osmium, 2 iron. Alright, 1 steel, 1 osmium, 2 iron. I think. I'll just do it this way. There we go. I can now configure things. There we go. And look at that. Oh wait, I didn't need all that. It's just gonna go into this one chest right here. I'm actually gonna pull that out and put it into here. Yeah, these pipes take a little bit to break down. So yeah, now it'll just continually make the stuff and pull the stuff into the chest, which is perfect. I'm going to need a lot of those covers, so something that I'm probably going to do is get myself a hopper, a chest, and a crap ton of logs. Why the mangrove, you may ask? Well, I just like the mangrove. Just like the mangrove, guys. Come on. So yeah, that's going to keep it filled. That's going to keep generating a lot of that wood. And I am going to eventually have to like pull all of this wood and turn it into EMC. But, you know, that's fine. So yeah, you can see right here, it is going to do it step by step. Could I have used this to get sawdust? So there's immersive engineering sawdust, which is made with corn cobs. But that's a multi-block, and I don't remember how to make that multi-block. I should have added something for that. That's fine. No, that kind of sawdust you can only get through the precision sawmill. That's fine. I can roll with that for now. So while that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and start setting up these. Thankfully, they don't cost a whole lot. And I'm going to get on the roof. Now, where I'm going to move the cables, that's really going to determine how many of the cables I utilize. And how many, no, that's going to determine how many covers I utilize. So there's going to be a bunch right here, and there's going to be a bunch right here. My game is fritzing. How long has this guy been up here? He was earlier in one of the recordings. Come on. How are you still alive? You dropped a bone. Okay. Alright, so let's see how this is going to look. I may need a lot more. Probably. I might just use all 20 right here. So let's do... You can hear them generating the you can hear them generating the energy, and that's also why they'll like split into stacks, because they have different energy readings. I'm going to need a lot more of these solar panels. Okay. Did not realize that in order to make this somewhat accurate, I was going to need a crap load of these solar panels. So I am actually going to check on the EMC generation. Alright. Let's just grab a couple of stacks. Now, it says no owner when I hold shift, so I'm kind of curious as to what that means. I'm sure I'll find out later, though. I'm sure I'll find out later. But yeah, I'm going to utilize this roof and that roof to really utilize these solar panels. Which they don't really generate a lot of EMC quickly. Yeah, they're only producing about 12. So... there we go. I can go a couple rows out this way. Alright, so yeah, there's that. And then let's see here. This one... There's my tool. There's my tool. How's that look? Kind of small. Okay. Okay, now how's that? It's fine. It's fine, I think. It's more than enough things generating power at this point, so I'm cool with that. Frames are going all over the place. Okay. Let's check in over here. Let's see how things are going. What sonnets do I have? 21? Okay. That's going to take a while. That is going to take a while. I may have to end up doing all the covering off screen. But for now, let's focus on... I need a lot more of that. Cable. Who knows? Maybe this might be enough. Maybe it might not. I will figure that out. Because like I said, I'm going to have to put it somewhere. And I think I'm going to put that power into the garage. Which also means these lights are probably going to come down. So I think I'm starting right here. Yeah, I knew those lights were coming down. Okay. Alright. So you're going there. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Love that. I don't think I can hang those lights back up once the wires are placed. Or maybe. Once I get the covers on them, maybe. And at the very least, the amount of blocks that I break will tell me how many covers I'll need to make for these sections at least. 60. I'm going to need about 60 covers for this side, just to cover those up. I'm obviously going to need a lot more. Excuse me, sir. Fuck you. Okay, and then on this side, I'm going to need 75 covers. That's good to know. So in total so far, I'm going to need 135 covers, but we will see exactly how much once I get everything wired up and powered. I'm going to go ahead and put the power cable right here. There we go. Oh, all this running around. Oh, it's over there. Is that in the voice? Oh, I can hear it from here, yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's... I don't know if I can... Yeah, I don't know if I can use that as a cover. Oh well. Let's do that. Oh, this just got very interesting. Okay, so I may have to... Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, there may have to be like a couple of cables that go through in order to fully conceal everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's how it's gonna have to be. Oh, goodness me, I'm starting to understand how contractors feel with all this tearing up the walls and shit. Alright, so that's gonna get connected here in just a second. For now, I'm gonna put that down, that down. That way there's at least something covering that up. And then I have to finagle all of this. There we go. Okay. I know, it's loud. Alright, look at that. Oh, good lord, that's loud. Okay. So, in total, it looks like I'm going to need 170 covers. 170 covers. So I need to make that much. I gotta put those back somehow. That'd be fine. I'm either gonna have to put them back, or I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put them back where they are. But yeah, look at that. They're all glowing green. So that's them transferring the power into the cube. Now, as I said, they're not really generating a whole lot. They're outputting a lot. So it's like 12.8 FE per tick that they're generating. Ooh, that's loud too. There's my food. I'm like, where's my food? So, combined it all in total, I'm actually generating a decent amount of FE per tick. So long as I don't go over the generation per tick, which I wish it could tell me. Okay, here we go. So it's putting in 1.72K FE per tick. So that's like 1,720 FE per tick. So long as I'm not going over how much I'm generating, I should be okay. I say should, but... So I can't exceed 1.72 1,720 FE per tick. I can't go over that limit. So that's how much I can utilize. I can use that coal generator as a backup for the time being. Oh god, and that is just so loud. There is a... There it is. There's a muffling upgrade, which is made with wool and iron. Okay. Why don't I just... There. Okay. I think you can put up to 4? Oh, you can only install 1. Okay. Still though. Let's hope this works. Oh, thank fucking God. Okay. So now it's like somewhat tolerable to be here. Alright. I'm generating power. I'm getting the covers ready. Alright. I think that's a good place to call it for now. I ran out of that. Okay. Well. Shit. Like I said, I'll get into that later. So yeah. Generating sawdust. So we've gotten into power generation. There are many ways that we can do it. This is just like the basic stuff for power generating. Eventually, I'm going to get into like the bigger stuff at some point, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and we'll get more into it later. So thank you for watching. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye! Hey there, Boom Squirrels. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click the links to find more of our content, and follow us on Twitch to watch us live. And as always, have a blast!